Yahoo! Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? I'm Rinku Susumu, linker of nature and civilization. Welcome to the finale of Ghost Trick. I hope I have enough time with like 3 hours. I think so because I think we are about to finish chapter 15 if I'm not mistaken. So we should have enough time. Anyway, welcome Lux, welcome Pedro there on Twitch, on YouTube. Welcome Ken. How are you guys doing? It's always so nice. Yippee! How are you guys doing? It's so nice to see you guys. Okay, let's see. I hope my controller doesn't mess up a lot today. Let's see. Yeah, I think it will. So we finished chapter. Okay, we are about to finish chapter 14. But it's about to finish. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. So what happened during the last stream? During the last stream happened a lot of things. Really, like we saved a guy from being splashed by a rock squad. I don't know. We discovered Missile is now a ghost. We also saved a man from having a heart attack. Yeah, many things actually. I was checking it out, but I got the stream notification and I said, why not say hi? You're always welcome, Pedro. Are you gonna keep sleeping now? I'm alright, I got work later and my anxiety for how to get home has luckily gone away, so I am good now. That's good, that's good. I hope you're feeling better and you will feel better too. Anyway, okay. Yeah, it's the same thing. So we are about to finish chapter 14. Yeah, okay, what did I have to do? For one thing, there's one thing that is for sure, and I think the next chapter is gonna have a very, very big plot twist, if I'm not mistaken. What's the matter? I just don't know. What should I have done 5 years ago? Back then, nobody had any way of knowing the true nature of the manipulator. It wasn't anybody's fault that we didn't know the truth. Do you really think so? What happened in the end to the minister with a doctor who was a candle? Turns out the girl that was kidnapped wasn't the prime minister's, the justice minister's daughter, but Detective Jones. And this guy, the minister, almost died from a heart attack, and we saved him basically. So yeah, I'll be listening in, dude. Okay, thank you. Of course. Besides, what's important right now is deciding what to do next. Am I right? She's right, Mr. Minister. Yes, of course, I do believe she is. What is it now? I just don't know. What should I do next? You'll figure it out, we believe in you. And that's it. Okay, so who do I have to talk with? Then. Cecil. Okay, this is it. If you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I will be gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We are connected to each other somehow, I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions, in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough, fire away. Okay, manipulator. Sid told me all about it, Detective Joe. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister too. Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Oh, Wait, I need to use the I need to add that as a sound redeem, honestly. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, it's on loop. Okay, I don't know if you guys could hear, it's really low. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's keep going. I don't really want to lose any time. Cecil, do you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Line? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too? Yeah, I got shot. There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who okay, sorry, that was me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it, and why did they do it? Okay, next, Camilla's contraption. That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from... Yeah, you died from it. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Exactly. How come she doesn't remember? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Judd about it. Yeah, that was one hell of a death, to be honest. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town. I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That's all, Pigeon Guy. Who in the world is he? And Temsik. Detective George, you must have heard this name before. Temsik. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, did you? I heard that meteorite saved little Lion's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lion that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective George, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was a meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. Yeah, it was entirely your fault that a meteorite fell from the sky and killed a man. I see that. Maybe if you're Superman, I don't know. Or like that one dude from One Piece. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. By the way, the Gumshow feed is crazy. That's not true. You were trying to save me. Lion, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? Oh, there's more, okay. The truth about 10 years ago. On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of a suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that, and what does that have to do with anything? I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Oh! Hold it right there! I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him. Bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Line. It was all my fault. Okay, that's one way of seeing it, I guess. Detective Judd. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Line. Okay, are we done with chapter 14? I really want to finish the game today, you know. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. Yeah, and that one was me. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. Me. Me? The final face. Face of the man in the park that... What? Wait just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. Ooh. It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, or the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Joe. That can't be true. I just met Cecil for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Cecil. Ooh. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Oh. If it's from the junkyard. Okay. It's coming. Guys, I remember this chapter really well. It's gonna be hell. Okay? Not because it's difficult. It is difficult. But because a major plot twist is coming. Okay? Inspector Cabanela, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanela? You know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? The life is alive. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out execution immediately and wait for our call. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on, Inspector Cabanela? The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now the chain continues to grow even longer. Inspector Cabanela's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who? I'm even further from knowing that when I started. Sorry. We will know soon enough. Don't worry, guys. Okay, next chapter. I guess I will have to go to the junkyard, right? Because that's where Cabanela is. So, chapter 15. There are 18 chapters, by the way. I think. 18, 17. I think it's 18. 10 years ago, a man named Cecil took a little girl named Line's hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Cecil met a detective named Line at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. There it is! There it is! I see myself. Oh, lordy lord. I remember this too well. Oh no, this old man again. I forgot his voice. It was really raspy, wasn't it? There you are, Commander Seth, finally. Let's see if I'm able to do this. Hey, young one. Thank you for coming to us. How are you doing? Cecil, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. Tired but mainly fine. Okay, that's fine. Just enjoy the stream and I hope you feel better soon. I say, I believe we fulfill every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside of our game? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Cecil. I'm going to a party tomorrow. That's great. I hope you have fun then. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. But I know it's always darkest before the dawn. That's a nice metaphor, I think. Yes, we're near the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir, all preparations are complete, sir. And we just saw the report, sir. Lights up in spot, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. That was very loud, I just realized. I hope I didn't alarm anyone. My father doesn't know I'm streaming. Yes, we are very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Dude is about to die, like, did you hear his voice? Alrighty. Ooh. Oh. 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 Yeah, okay. They are at a submarine. I see. Cool. And we were there. Ain't that funny? Okay, back we are. Nice try, Inspector Cabanela. But you could never stop me. See ya, sucker. And there he goes. Trick time. Wait. What am I saying? So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? If that's the case, why are you still saying me? It's really obvious that you aren't dead. They probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the Inspector's death. I think I'd better talk to him. Huh? Okay. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can run away from it. Okay, let's see what happened. Alright, there we are. Okay. Once a criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage, I thought it was plural. The hostage will go free. Carry out execution immediately and wait for a call. Yeah, we know that. we saw that already. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart of it? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? It's kinda crazy to use that voice in this context, to be honest. Is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that? Wrong. I was murdered by all of you. Okay. It doesn't hurt, does it? Detective Judge who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lying. That girl who was right there when I was running. Lying. She was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanela. Me. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would point a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record, and my case was the one blood on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth. Me and Detective Joe. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you, you'd never listen anyway. Oh. Okay. Strange pose. Oh. Huh? Oh. Ye gods. Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. Huh? This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about 𝑮𝑚𝑠𝑖C. Okay, this is gonna be really difficult, isn't it? I don't remember how to solve this, actually. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey man! The pose he does while shooting. He's just nonchalant. Mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanela, he's awake. My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanela character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh. After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Cecil guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. And at the very least, you have information about that guy in red, information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere, a life valuable to this nation. Makes him look like a JoJo character. It's like, how was that one dude called? Who was he called? The one that used a gun. I mean, there are two of them actually. I was gonna say Mista, but that wasn't the one I was thinking of. The one in part 3, I forgot about him. Horse? Was it? Something like that, I think. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Okay, how will we do this? Let's see. Because I'm gonna show you guys, there's something that makes this even more difficult, okay? And I'm gonna show you right now. So are you a manipulator too? I have ghost streaks, powers of the dead, yeah? But I can control living creatures. Anywho, I think you'd better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. If he realizes you're here... Okay, yeah, I'm showing you right now. I can't be seen by Siso, okay? That's the one problem. I can move or do any tricks as long as he's looking at where I am. Things might get a little sticky. You're right, I'd better be careful. I think I can move though. Look at him. There's that something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? Okay, I can move, but I can interact as long as I can be seen. So we just have to wait for now. Let's see, what if I go to the kettle? That means but I can't do anything, man. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, we drop down. And can do... What if I open this pot? Nothing happens, okay. That was a real shocker, baby. Didn't he feel that? He grilled his own face to crispy perfection. It's just not natural, is it? It's kind of hard to move around here. He has the same kind of powers you do, after all. If you do anything too obvious, he'll notice you. Under these circumstances, I don't know if there's a way to save you. Oh, you don't admit that right in front of me, baby. It is gonna be really difficult, after all. I think we have to go to the other side somehow. Wait, hold on, didn't he just turn around right now? Hey, I'm going to die all over again, man. But what can I do when he's right here watching? Well, nothing's going to get solved just standing around. When in doubt, just keep moving, that's my secret. Yes, I noticed you just keep moving quite a bit. I'll just try going everywhere I can and look for a path. Yeah. But I don't know, man. Oh. Hold on. Oh. Look at this place. What happened here? What in the world happened here? That's what I said, Cecil. Think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. Oh, don't tell me. And now, there's another death lying... Oh? What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. And I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Oh, it's a pigeon guy. Come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? So, are we supposed to go save the pigeon guy? Are we supposed to do that? I think so. Excuse me. Are you awake? Oh, hi. The pigeon died too? Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Cabanella, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest actually. He said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Huh, pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death in order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanella. But if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. This is a mess. A real true mess. Okay, let's see. Okay, Cecil is there, being examined. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft, I can leave now. And then I suddenly arise. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. That must be... This is the source of his powers if I remove it. When accent slips moment. I sometimes forget about the accents, okay? He's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Ridiculous. So you figure it all out, huh? Whoop. Alright. And just how did you... You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanella. So it's really true. You're... I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body's just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. This shell, people, just like I control the Justice Minister and lie. Oh? So it's true, you were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Joe did. Sometimes I know how words are spelled, but can't bring my tongue to physically pronounce it correctly. Yeah, it happens to me too. it's what happens when you're not a native. I think it's something usual. Now then, Professor, I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yes, so why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to raise all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. Oh. This time the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. What? Professor, look out! What? Huh? What just happened? How? Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappear? That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby.
You saw through their plan, eh?
I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off.
Bought him off?
I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. Call it right then and there. The worst thing is, that also happens on my mother tongue. Oh, okay, that's something else then. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Oh wait, this is Cabanela. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead.
Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn.
And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you too. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past. I mean, we were already there, but okay, yeah, sure. Okay, how are we supposed to do this? Alright, man, jump in there and stop that explosion, will you? It's enough for you to say.
Foolish of you to say too. If you stop the explosion, he'll just do me in some other way.
That is true. Fair enough, then jump in there and take care of that man in red, will you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say.
And most likely impossible to boot. That huge explosion didn't even make him bat an eye.
Well, what do you propose then, pray tell? I'd say the best thing we can do is making him think that this guy dies. But he didn't actually.
He just saved me during the explosion without him noticing.
Yeah, exactly. Easy enough for you to say. Sheesh, what's with all these people? Anywho, jump in there and do something. I don't know, man. I don't know what am I supposed to be doing here. Wait, what if I... Wait. What if we open the door? He could be able to sneak under it. Right? It's no use, I can open it. Could the fact the professor is standing on it have anything to do with it?
I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set.
Sounds so proud of that fact too. This door, such a pity, too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be so hard, wouldn't you agree, Professor?
Yeah, that's why we're both dead.
A door that opens downward, eh? What am I supposed to do with that information, man? Wait, can I? I can reach. Maybe we need missile here. Could that be? But missile is not here. What are we supposed to do then? And on top of that, I don't reach, yeah. What in the world is this thing?
This device has that meteorite data enter into it. If it detects toxic radiation, it responds.
Go that kid, isn't it a lovely thing? I guess sometimes it's important not to think about things too much.
What a sorry pair.
Wait, maybe now? No. We have to wait until the explosion, but if we do that, he'll be standing on top of the door, right? Yeah, it's about to happen. I'm really confused. I don't know what to do. As you perhaps have already noticed, time is running out, baby. Yeah, no, perhaps about it, I know. But you know, there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my ghost tricks on in here. Looks like it's all over. It's over. Unless I find another path, I'm sort of a deadlock a deadlock here. Cecil, this is Cecil, isn't it? Cecil. Cecil. Hey, I know that voice. Help me. Where are you? Find me. We have no time for this, Cecil. Before I'm carried away. What's with the pearls only call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yep, a little guy that looks a little fragile, but has a strength that surprises you. Well, he's asking you to find him. And before he's carried away, no less. But I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? If I can stop this toy from spinning, I can hold the contraption, but that won't really solve anything. There's a smart boy. If you stop the explosion, he'll just find another way to get me. And he'll probably give away the fact that you're here too. So I had to rescue you without stopping the explosion. Is that even possible? Yeah, shut up. Yeah, I should probably restart. So let's find Missile. Where could Missile be? Last time we saw Missile, he was in a leaf, right? So I really doubt. I really doubt that Missile is down here. So that must mean he's there, up there somewhere. Now how do we get there? That's the thing. Yeah, I need you to move to the other side, Doc. Please. Please, I need to go there. Move! Okay, that's more like it. Now, can you like, I don't know, get me there? I really appreciate it. Bro. There. Take me there. No, take me there. Yeah, okay. I think there has to be some other way. There has to be some other way. Can I reach that thing? What is that thing to begin with? Is that a cake? I don't reach. What am I supposed to do? Huh? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find you, but you're nowhere to be found. What am I supposed to do? Hello? Cecil? There he is again. Farewell. Sounds like your little pole was carried away. Where was he?
Maybe he shouldn't try to find... You should try to find him somehow.
Maybe you should look around, you know, from corner to corner, baby. No, what? Maybe I should start over? Yes. What am I supposed to do? Just looking won't be enough, I think. Or maybe it is? Or maybe he's coming from the sewers? That would make sense, actually. Let's wait. We can't really do anything else. Okay, we are getting closer. Missile. Cecil, yeah. Find me. Okay. Oh, there he is.
Cecil, here I am.
Oh, hey, it's...
Myself.
What are you doing there?
Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there?
No, that's okay, never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out?
Of course. Here, let me come join you.
Okay.
Okay, here I am, Cecil.
Now maybe things will flow in a new direction.
Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky.
Alright, fate change, albeit just a little bit. Okay, hold on. Let me move here.
Okay, let's stop that explosion.
No, we can't do that.
Okay, let's take care of that man in red then.
No, we can't do that either.
We can do this, we can do that, what can we do?
We let the explosion happen, then we rescue the old pigeon guy without the man in red noticing. And your powers are the key to all of it, Misael.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best.
We are talking about a matter of seconds. We can miss our chance. Okay. No. No. Let's see. Right. Door. Hello. Trash can. Oh. Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something.
Cecil, my animal instincts are starting to surface.
If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can.
Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that.
A bigger commotion, huh? Okay, I have it. Stop. I have the key. No, that's what I'd call some proper commotion.
You're making that trash can dance.
Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself.
It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back.
What a dangerous bunch. Okay, wait. What now? Oh, whoa. Alright. Wait. No, wait. But... Hey! Hold on. I want to be on the trash can lid. I don't want to swap them. So how do I do that? Oh, like this. Okay. Now we wait. Alright. And we swap this. But if I do it now, I will do it anyway. Oh, it worked. Okay. Okay, I did it. Who is the smartest guy out there, huh? Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind, and won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Don't you! Okay, that's gonna be painful. Oh really? He's just down there and they could just check him. Bro.
I can't believe it! Your lord actually pulled it off.
Sorry, Inspector Cavanagh, I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs, sorry, hiccup. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is, nothing like it, baby.
Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here.
Okay. Next. Fate averted, cool. Next. We need to save Cavanella now. We have missile, so it should be easier.
What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead, not that you aren't.
I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright, sorry.
Oh, that phone call, yeah, he was pretty upset.
Oh no, that was me. Okay, never mind.
Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that.
He's just a pure soul. And what's that lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he will be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing! That poor little girl taken hostage.
It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute, Miss Camilla is a hostage?
Yes, we're sorry, little warrior.
Miss Camilla, a hostage? What's a hostage?
Anyway, Inspector Cavanella, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far with when you tried before, or am I right?
But this time it's different, right, Cecil?
That's right, with us working together is a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay?
Okay, let's hurry up and get through this.
Yee kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Okay. Time to go up. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cavanagh is upstairs. So our first step is to get up there.
Cecil, I'll go up first and wait for you.
Yeah, I need some help going up, I think.
Okay, Lobito, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it.
Okay, that's really nice of you, pigeon guy. I really appreciate it. There we are again.
There you are, Cecil!
Sorry for the wait, Michelle. By the way, if he can see us, wouldn't that mean that he can hear us too? He should be able to, I think. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, will you? But we're in the same predicament, really. If we stop him from shooting you, he will find another way to kill you. There you go again with that stuff.
Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way.
That's what I said. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar.
Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot and then save Cavanella without him noticing.
Dude, it's even worse than last time. Anywho, jump in there and do something.
Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Cecil. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my power to stop RT.
I remember now what we have to do. I just don't know how. I really don't know how to do this. I know what to do, but I don't know how.
Oh, did you see that? That bad Cecil turned around.
Do you have to call him that? But yeah, maybe this is our chance to try some ghost tricks. This is the only time he takes his eyes off of me too.
If you have something to do it now.
Time to take the first steps towards saving the inspector. Okay. Swivel and turn on. Alright. What? Does a rock? Oh. Shit! Are y'all behaving? So far, yes. Hey, how are you doing, Ayo? Thank you for coming to the stream. What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So you're here, are you? It's talking to you, Aya. He sensed my presence. Okay, don't look at me like that. I notice you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face. But you might as well give up now. I control everything. Shit. I'm not letting Cabanela be murdered again. I will do this first time. Alright, so turning the lamp on is not gonna do anything really. So let's swivel. Let's rock that thingy. Because it drops it. Okay. Oh, okay. What was that? But I can't do anything else, can I? I'm really confused. Huh? I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. Alright. And... okay, I can't even do anything during this. What am I supposed to do?
Yikes! I'm a little scared right now. Why didn't he die?
Because he's already dead. Omae mo shindairu. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. Then why did you go to the trouble of shooting him at all?
Time's almost up. That's enough chit chat.
But now the situation has changed slightly. These last split seconds are our chance. What am I supposed to do? Hello? Wait, I can move here. Wait.
So, sister, could you explain something to me? Exactly how did the man in white die?
He got shot with a gun.
Gun, huh? I've always wondered about those things. How come people laugh when they hear that loud bang?
Huh? Why do they? I don't remember. What?
Oh, brother, I never lose my memory. Mr. Whitecoat here died because he got shot with a bullet.
Bullet?
A little lump of metal. It proves fatal when it gets lodged in his head. Aha! I get it! It's like a little tiny minnow, right?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. Different shape though.
In that case, I ought to be able to use my powers on it to save the man in white.
Hey, good news, eh, Whitecoat? Sorry, I forgot the accent again. Can anybody here just call me Cabanela? Okay, I think I got it. Jiggle? Okay. Alright. Wait. Wait. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting there. Okay. I have it.
Well, could you look at that right on the hook?
I love knit hats, so warm. And most of all, soft.
Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that hat is the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down.
I thought so. We have to wait. It's time. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Tensei.
He's going to shoot. It's too late.
What do you mean it's too late? Wasn't you the guy who said that we had to wait for him to shoot? Again, I'm going to get shot again. No, wait, our chance is coming up.
The last split second, right? Leave it to me. Could you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our chance. I'm here in the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else.
What? Wait, what? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's my WhatsApp. Sorry, I forgot to mute it. Sometimes it doesn't make any noise though. What? It's our only hope. There's gotta be something here with the same shape and direction as a bullet. How did he not notice?
I don't think he noticed. Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act.
And now I say again, I love knit hats, so warm and most of all, soft.
But did I do alright? You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. And I keep doing it too, over and over.
Okay, red light, green light.
What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all these answers I've been looking for.
All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor?
So you two were working together?
That's about the size of it, yeah? Who will believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us.
Quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla.
You're right, Miss Hill. And there's a certain guy I have to follow to. We are going places. I have 2 hours left of a stream. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left. And now a new story is about to unfold in a new present.
How are you feeling, you old crazy character?
Hey there, Prof, we're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm going to believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, huh?
Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys come through for us. Ah, poor guy. Damn it, you picked a bad time not to listen to me, buddy of mine. Okay. Well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, I can call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I'd better troll to them. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would try to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could be dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yes, sorry, I suppose you're right, I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector, we still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right, that's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. Okay, revenge. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago.
He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame.
But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Judd, who forced me into a corner, Lion the girl who was playing in the park, and finally you, Inspector Cavanella. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would point a gun at that kid. Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made two very stupid mistakes.
Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it.
Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I kinda feel bad for him. I've just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard, I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Cavanella, got a minute. The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it, I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. Bruh.
How could you?
He used my gun to escape. But he said it's true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never could have had a gun to point a line in the first place. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communication networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them two predictions. He foresaw two completely preposterous impossible cases. The case of a man who will sign national secrets during I read science. National secrets during a live or a concert broadcast. And the case of a man who will take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. That's 2 inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight, on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think that what will happen if his powers were to fall into their hands.
Right, highly unlikely they'd use him for peaceful purposes.
And now they have the little girl as a hostage. Camila. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. This is spotless record of yours. Is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways it's more important to me than my life. And then your life, huh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case? That's why you care about your record so much? Of course, why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Judge shooting Alma. I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years though. The manipulator is going to prove that Joe is innocent. What incredible determination. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Joe, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. Yeah, he wouldn't be innocent anymore. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, eh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all of this. Lion completely misunderstood your intentions. Huh, what's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around, give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be a part of the police.
The police, huh?
Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death.
So he was in charge. Yeah, I saw that coming.
10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse.
Oh, that's me. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more?
Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity too. That's the only way I can describe it to you. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead alright, no question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him.
Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment.
I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
Scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. And that's how it went, and no scarring or blood either. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
That's because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could disappear.
What's that? He got up and left. Yeah. Bye.
It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own.
What? Why are you so surprised at this point?
He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his face on that stove.
The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some reading for some kind of radiation coming off that body.
Radiation?
I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type, from a war unknown.
Wait a minute, could it be...
That's right, it was coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse.
So the powers come from the meteorite after all.
At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die, only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn that connection between my research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here.
Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush?
It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here.
I heard there was an oddball here who's researching 𝑑𝑚𝑠ic. Is that you, baby?
How are you to be called anybody an oddball?
I was investigating the manipulator case then. And then I hear there was a man who quit the police forced to study the meteorite. When I heard that it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and 𝑑𝑚𝑠ic were somehow connected.
Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother.
He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. And that's it, okay. So that contraption in the basement here, you built that to try and help Detective Joe?
That's right. John and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I studied reports of his case to try and recreate the device, but there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried.
Camila told Joe it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move.
I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that could allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire.
So that must mean somebody manipulated Camila's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Bro, I'm gonna be streaming for like 1 hour and a half, and I only finished one chapter. This is not going anywhere. Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must sound like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image he had of him? Inspector Camarella, I'm sorry, I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Joe? This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slumber. The subway slumber? Yikes. Tonight. I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke you might as well love. Joe! The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Joe go free until tomorrow morning too.
That's a pretty extreme while he was at it.
Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second.
Yo. 5 years ago, you left this card with me just before you turned yourself in. I promise to give it back to you one day.
Oh, look at him! The fit! I've been waiting so long, Detective Joe. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Line. Okay, I'm all then. Good luck, my old friend. This present you gave me is just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. Cecil, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I had to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow, you'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please? Okay, fine, I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for? I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving Inspector Cavanella. Bye. It's almost done. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost done. Okay. That's chapter 15. Ooh. Chapter 16. I hope it's a short one. Line kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
This is Joe. Cecil, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Okay. Ittekimasu. Control room. Okay.
Well, you better get going. This long night is drawing to an end.
Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
After all, I saved his life, yeah. I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go. A single telephone line connects to me and the other Cecil. But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. Here we are, at the submarine, and I just reached the center of the web. Huh? Welcome to the Jonoa. Oh, Detective Joe. Who is he speaking? Oh. My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. He literally shines in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Joe. I used your phone, I hope you don't mind. Oh, hi.
Egad, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate.
And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation, a submarine, huh?
But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where the Junoa was going to surface, confounded.
We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. Oh! I have a little something for you. And that's a GPS or something like that, right? Cavanilla has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch.
Yes, Inspector Cavanella. I hear he's an excellent investigator.
By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on this submarine somewhere.
Cecil, you mean?
Oh, hi. Hello, how are you doing? You
can relax, that's nothing but his shell.
His shell, huh?
His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely right about now, he's controlling your daughter.
Huh? Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please let her go.
Bah! There's something our nation needs. Cecil has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it will appear Cecil has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here.
Bargaining chip. Oh?
Our nation has already researched it. This product that Cecil has to offer, the source of his powers.
The Temsik. Oh? Oh? You took it. But what in the world was that?
The Tensik fragment, it gives his spirits special powers. And now our deal with Cecil is concluded, as far as we are concerned.
What are you talking about?
What a mistake to make. Right at the
Most critical?
moment. Now then, Detective John.
The Temsik situation is crazy. Farewell. We'll say that. When in the war, the whole room just vanished. Detective Joe, where did he go? I'm just here, man. Did he die? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lion and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I'd better find them, and fast. Oh! Missile? So you're here, huh?
It's Missile!
Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that show was a minute ago?
Yeah, of course. I'm just a little shelter apartment dog.
Well, with my loss of memory, I can say I'm much better.
Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lion and Miss Camilla.
Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out?
I'm sorry to say I don't think it can.
Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together.
You got it!
Okay. Oh. The telephone is ringing.
Wow! It's Miss Camilla, I just know it! My thirsty nose is practically screaming it at me.
I think you'd call that more of a hunt. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing.
You bet!
Right. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, not yet. Okay, got it. Oh. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I got a bad feeling about this.
Cecil, look! That black hello, it came off the hook.
Uh-oh, I'd better answer it fast. The black hello. Okay, I forgot the button. Oh.
Hello, is anybody there?
It's her, the little lady. It's Cecil, where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess she can hear my voice.
You too, huh? Oh good, I thought she was ignoring me.
Somebody help me. Line is... Oh, Line is dead. Wow, she said Line?
Miss Line?
We'd better hurry.
Let's go, Cecil.
It's no use, nobody's answering.
Miss Camila! And Miss Line! Oh, poor Miss Line!
Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. It looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady.
Sissy, I need you to come. Miss Camila! Miss Camila!
And Michelle too, I'm so glad to see you're alright.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm alright exactly.
Hey, wait a minute. Michelle, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before.
What? My voice?
That's right, Camila has a core now, so that means she did hear Michelle's voice before when he saved her that time. So that was you, wasn't it, Michelle? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight.
Thank you. Miss Camila! I'm so glad I was born your little doggy.
So cute. Hey, Michelle. Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while?
Huh? But don't you need my powers?
I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her.
Okay, I do it.
Thank you, Michelle. Okay, time to save Line. I wonder what happened this time. I'd better talk to the little lady a little more. And then, I'd better do something about the detective lady. Can I talk to you a minute? Yes, Sissy? Could you tell me what happened to you? What happened after I last saw you at your old house? Oh, let's see, after that, I think I fell asleep. I woke up to the sound of an engine. So she was already in the submarine by then, huh? I said to myself, I have to escape. The next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired I couldn't move. And then... Camila! I was so relieved, I don't remember what happened after that. She must pass out, the poor thing. You've been through so much, you were very brave. I think Line's probably been through more than me. I mean, she died 4 times. You've both been brave. I can reach. Okay, I can reach now. Oh, Cecil, you're here! Line, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Joe? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the Super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanel fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Judd and I managed to safely stow away on his boat, and then we sneaked out to the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Judd and I decided to split up. He will take care of the telephone line and I will look for Camila. I found Camila hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Although it sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Okay, let's see what happened. Camila, are you okay? Oh. Camila? Okay, that's Cecil. Hello, Line. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back, she has nothing to do with any of this. Afraid I can't do that, this is my last chance. The phone is ringing. It's not for me, nobody ever calls it that. Well, that's a sick phrase. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I have expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I hear about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I... Oh? What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Look out! I see. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Again, revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not, you're not him. He's right, I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Joe, as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again. You didn't have to add the again part. I did have to. I had to. Okay, so let's see, how do we do this? So let's see, the cause of the death this time was that mysterious explosion. But if we prevent the explosion from happening, Camilla is just gonna kill Line. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery, it's like a shot of vitamins. And what do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective. I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. I can reach that and I can reach that, so I can just wait. In a way, I'm glad that there's nothing I can do for now. I can't do anything, man. It's not for me, yeah. Now. I can now. Turn. Nothing. Dial. That's funny. I thought I could use the phone in the past if somebody was calling. What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now. Somebody please answer the phone. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Okay. So we have two. Oh, I can reach. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything, is it? Oh, turn. Okay. Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver. What do you mean we? Somehow managed? Who's to say that's not how I planned it? Come on, hurry, now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Joe. She's right, I'd better check it out. Oh, hi. Hello, anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up, why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. Go there. I probably have to do this. I'm still here, by the way. Okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. So it must be true what they say. That there are restless ghosts on board. This is where we were before. That does it. I promised to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Who is he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true, neither one of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. I don't know how does that save me some time, but okay. Cecil has underestimated us! I forgot the voice. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Yeah, we've seen this already. Hurry up! And the man in red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. Should we prevent that? Okay, great. I'm stuck. I don't get it. What's happening? They decided to conclude the deal with the other party percent. They're just going to go ahead and steal the Temsic fragment. Huh? But that's cheating. I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where's the Temsic fragment going to go? Wait, Cecil's body, it had a core. Could I have spoken with him? Oh, the Temsic fragment, you're mine at last. I completely forgot his voice, man. The objective has been achieved! Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Forward, sir. And then this is what I had to do. Cecil, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Judd in it. Don't worry, Line. I bet Detective Judd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Now then, you'd better hurry along before Cecil discovers what he's lost and comes after me. Did you know will be his coffin? May life forest here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Cecil. Huh? I probably shouldn't have done that, by the way. Aha, so that's the cause of that giant explosion. What is? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo, it's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes more readily to mind. It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired. Okay. We can let it launch. But what can we do? Let's just get to the torpedo as fast as we can. Maybe we can find a way to stop it somehow. Somehow? A true detective never gives up. Well, we certainly can't just ignore it. Alright, there we are. What now? There's no time, it's gonna launch. Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. What? How? I mean, if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope. Why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of the sentence? Okay, here it goes. Oh man. We really are inside a torpedo. Why is there a rat? I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? This is very interesting, I must say. Yeah, and so many things are just happening right now. How in the world did it get in here? Oh, really? We are inside the torpedo. Okay, great. Do you know how a torpedo works? No, I can't say I do. Wow, detectives sure know a lot. I saw it explained once in a book. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. That in turn sets off the detonator. The detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it? They didn't explain anything about that in the... They should have. Well, detectives sure know a lot. Or not. What do we do? Operate. Oh, I see. This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving. Huh, so what does that mean exactly? It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this. I have to admit, I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try. But before we can do that, it looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh? Oh shit! Striker... I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort. Spinning black things, right? Apparently their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy. I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. I have no idea, man. Eh? Huh? Oh. Okay, it flipped. I just realized Minto's is streaming too. Are you gonna leave me for Minto? It's okay, by the way. It's completely fine, don't worry. Great, we've dumped the little creature off. Oh, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Not for that safety device. Right. Okay. There, we clamped the safety device on. We did it! That should keep this torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. I mean, it's fine if it prevents your death, really. I was gonna say, did the stream die? But I think it's because my laptop is watching two streams right now. Min Phantom's baby girl, ride or die Oshi. That's fine. By the way, I think I lost some frames, so it might not be your thing. I lost a couple of frames, but that's about it. It looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Cecil, we did it! Okay. It worked somehow. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up. But we still open up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right, I guess. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway. I guess we'd better get back to the present as quickly as we can. I think that was a missile, actually. Right, I'm worried about Camila. Hit them with another torpedo. A second one hit. Oh my god. I can't believe I made such a joke. We managed to stop that for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I got to get them out of here. I'd better go meet up with Line. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long, but maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path. I'd better hurry over to Line, it's not safe to stay here, and I just don't have the power to stop that water from coming in. Ah, shit. I'm almost there. What now? Line! Camila, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at— Oh, she was conscious? Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camila! Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camila. Miss Line, what should we do? We had to get out of here before any more water comes in. Cecil, she'll be alone. She said she'll be alone any second. I thought it was a question, not, I don't know why. I knew Sissy will come. And Missy's here too! I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now. Yeah, but we're about to die, by the way. But not me, I'm already dead. Yo! Camila! Miss Camila! Yo! I'll get you out of here. How was my broken impression? If it's the last thing I do. Oh, I think I'm going to cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. I'd better send a signal to the Line that I'm here, before it's too late. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Cecil, he's here. Up you go. Well, I'm glad you're here, Cecil. Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is gonna fill up with water fast. We better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out of that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already, I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher. Can we get much higher? So high. So the only way out of here is out, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. That ladder, maybe? I don't know. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea, let's try it. Oh, and by the way... Yes? I can swim. Neither can Camila. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Alright, let's see. What if I turn this? Oh. Okay, cool. I have no idea what I'm doing. There's a door here too, but it's stuck or something. I can open it. I'll leave it to your superhuman strength, detective. I'll have you reference that meme for every last of your like 6 streams. I have no idea, man. I just see a good moment to reference it somehow. You did that, Cecil, thanks. Look and they go, hi. Can we get much? No, I will stop. I will stop. Oh, that was close. Okay. The other way around, you dumbass. What was that? It looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? Cecil, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know, you can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. Can we, though? Oh, we can! It's just funny, though. It is! Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question, considering the circumstances. Now, all we have to do is to get to that door, and we're safe. Eek! Okay. Wait. Off I went, okay. Alright, great. Amazing. Ah. What happened now? It looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky or we are dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Oh. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. We have to make it all the way up. You just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Alright, there we go. Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there.
Cecil, there you are! So how is it going?
How's it going?
How is it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly.
You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you?
Of course. After all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath.
Maybe he's being in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies?
Of course.
Okay, how? This is not gonna do anything, is it? Medium fan. Medium fan. Yeah, this does nothing. But maybe if I do this, this can reach? No. What then? Oh, there's another one here. I don't know what is the right order. I don't even know if there is a right order. I think I did all the combinations already. Wait, hold on. These pistons sticking are right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge? It might be just that. Think you can climb them? If I wasn't holding Camila, I could probably do it easily.
Cecil, you're not telling Miss Line to leave poor Miss Camila behind, are you?
Could you just be quiet for a minute, Miss Hill? Those pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Okay, this is not it. Okay, I know. Big down. I have it. It has to be like this. Yep. There, how about that? Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. Just better hurry. I don't think that water is gonna wait for you. Yeah, this is not a short chapter. Now I think I won't be able to finish the game today. We have been reading a lot, have we not? I think I will end the stream after this. This chapter, so I have enough time next week. And so I have time to change everything so it's not incorrect after the stream. But next week, 100% for sure, I'm finishing the stream, the game. Okay, let's see. Okay, this should go here. I think that is correct.
Look at this! If I swap the pipes!
It changes how the steam comes out, huh? Oh, I get it, because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way, huh? I bet that will come in handy. Wait, I'm still setting up for my stream? What are you talking about? Wait, okay, this should go here, probably. Right. Oh, no. Wait. No, still not there. So I can borrow your Twitch viewers. No, I'm about myself for self promo. Wait, are you going live after this? Or what? This is bad. Here comes that water. Again.
I wish I could drink it all up for you.
No, Miss, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can drink it. Whatever, just do something about this steam.
Leave it to me, Miss Line.
Thanks, Miss Hill. Okay, no, this one should be replaced I don't know, man. Just going live in a bit. Oh. Okay. Have it in mind. There has to be something else. Oh, hi, Cedricon. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? I'm here struggling a little bit. There has to be something else. Oh no, the water is getting really close now. Not that I can see all that well with all this steam here. Maybe we'll switch the pipes around so you can get across.
That's right. Don't give up, Miss Line.
My back is really starting to hurt. There's no other pipes around. Okay, we ran out of time. Great. Okay, this is difficult. You couldn't take a little warm mist. Hey, that was no warm mist. It was boiling hot steam. Anyway, it looks like you're the key player for this one, Miss Sale.
But I don't think my powers alone are going to be enough.
Okay, so I had to do something too. Huh. Okay. No. Oh, this is Cecil, okay. What if I turn the wheel? So by closing this valve, I've shut off the steam flow to that first pipe. I see. Okay. Wait. So if I do this, that one pipe is not... Okay, I got it, I think. I got it. That should be it. Yeah, okay. There, how does that look? It looks great. All that horrible steam is clear out of the way. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. That's so risky. Okay, we're almost there. Look up there, if I can just make it to that door, we can escape. Now, how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me.
If you want to yell, you can yell at me.
Miss Hill, how can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did.
Let's look for something to pull Miss Line up with.
Yeah, something to whisk Miss Line up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Hey, are you being sarcastic? Yeah, you can just use the wall. Bro, like... Okay. Switch. Okay. This should do. Okay, hand on. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, race now. Whee! Alright, are we done? Okay, that was fast, holy shit. Are we done now? Sorry, I can do it. Open it, hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? It's no use. I can budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no. Oh shit. What then? No! This way! Who was that? Oh, whoa! Okay. Okay, gotta go now, but I'll be sure to catch the rest of this later. See ya. Now, I'm about to end the stream myself. But okay, thank you for being here, Ken. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Hope to see you next time. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lion and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep sea, but I still want to try and make up my way up as far as possible. Okay, actually I think I'm gonna keep going, because I think next chapter is a short one. Okay, so that means I should be able to finish the game after all. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep darkness. I think it's just dialogue, the next chapter. And no deaths or ghost tricks or anything. Okay, that's chapter 16. We are moving to the chapter 17, which is the second to last. Let's try to finish the game today. If we can, I can always save the game midway. And if there's very little left for the next stream, I think there are some challenges that I can do that aren't part of the main game. So we can do that to fill in, you know, the rest of the stream. The upended submarine continues to sink slowly but surely. A long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lion and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? What is this? Oh? Huh? Oh, it's Cecil. Okay. Hi, Cecil. I see that you don't have a body anymore. I see you managed to survive, detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance, I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there? You're the ghost who's been saving Line all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course, but that will explain all these unnatural things happening. If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? How come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us? I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Cecil, look at you, what happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Cecil. Cecil? My name isn't Cecil. I bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are, and who I am too. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth, or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about you emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. They got us good. and it's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed, there is a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people? They betrayed me, I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsik fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figure out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorites, right? Radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives powers and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. These 10 years, oh my god. I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research, and I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping objects?
Exactly, apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now, then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposing the energy emitted by the meteorite, its radiation. That's what Doe said. Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart on that meteorite. So of course I received special powers.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too?
You know, you might be right. Yeah, because Missiel died twice. But he got his powers only the second time. Aren't the Temsik remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must die in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Meteorite. Yeah. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? This is also strange and confusing, I can't take it all in.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Yeah, it's strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? I don't know what is this, man. My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body will be regenerated. Wow. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his doctor kidnapped. But they kidnapped the grown girl. Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh. Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with 𝑗𝑚𝑠𝑖C. Joe? Detective Joe was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanela and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And, as it turns out, you too. I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my 𝑗𝑚𝑠𝑖C fragment and here I am. But they had one more final target. Line. You, detective. Me. Back to modding. Why? Didn't you go live? If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Okay, but I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you'll become a detective looking into Joe's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me. I'm live, but I'm rumbling. Okay. Oh, thank you, Seribot. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. Me. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the 𝑗𝑚𝑠𝑖C meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jode case. They thought you would find out about 𝑗𝑚𝑠𝑖C sooner or later. That is true. So then, who am I? Maybe I am 24601. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush this submarine. Oh no. There are no cores that link from there to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables on this ship. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. Game over. This is it. End of the game. Thank you for coming to the stream, guys. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You what? This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Yeah, we were dead. Lying? Camila? Is it true? We're stuck here? What? If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Oh, Camila, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Ciso? There's something I don't understand. Why will they go to all the trouble of taking the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal Tensik from it and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute. Yes, we do. This will tell us where Detective Joe is. That present from the inspector in white. That's right, Detective Joe told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Line?
Right. Oh, and wait a minute, what about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. It looks like Detective Joe is our last hope. Come on, let's get it started. Okay. Oh, grapes, okay. Why is this machine showing grapes at me? Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed.
Oh, it sounds heavenly!
I've been thinking about this for a while now, but don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country. Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. The torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about a ram. We don't want to blow Detective Yoda, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. Looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck. Alright. This switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? But I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It would probably work just fine if only I could move this switch. We'll just have to find a way to move it somehow, but I can't do it with my powers alone.
What will happen to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around and sure of ourselves. Would you lend me your strength, Missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it.
Okay. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. All set on this end too. But something's odd. What is? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right, okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. Hop. Off we go. I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Yoda is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile?
I'm sorry, I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Line and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Missile?
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You don't have to do the rest, Cecil.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. I want you to go, Missile.
What? But Miss Line?
Just staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Cecil, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope.
But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that. I could understand that.
Don't worry, Missile.
Miss Camilla?
I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then, don't worry.
Miss Camilla!
That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch. We're ready. Okay. Cecil? Yes? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're going to see each other again, right, Cecile? Right, Miss Seal? That's right, we promise, little lady.
Of course we will.
I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes then. Good luck, friend. Off we go. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I tried to think of a way to save Line and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light of hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. What? Okay, here we are. Detective Joe.
I bet a big masked man did this. I'm going to buy him.
You better not, you might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Joe.
Oh, he's dead? Sorry for the wait, Detective Joe. Who are you? Are you Cecil? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla, and what about Line? Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Joe about everything that happened on the submarine Genoa. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You? You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Joe. Are you... Yomiel? Oh, Yomiel. So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people on the Genoa were calling you Cecil. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Could you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Joe? Right. Okay, 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian will know anything about.
To me, it just sounds like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then one day the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Line as a hostage. By the way, Detective Joe, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel. 10 years ago. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Line described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. And so that's why you murdered Olma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you care about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? It was a twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers will be very valuable to them, but what will you get out of the deal? A new life. Life? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot, and the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth? A new beginning, huh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul. A name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. A completely man-made life. That's right, I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And the response in the end was betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what 𝑻𝑶 was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all this? None at all, I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the 𝑻𝑶 meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. By Inspector Cavanella and the old pigeon guy, huh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance just in case. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. Wait, what? Don't tell me that old leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him, he's just a plain old person. Oh, okay. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the 𝑻𝑶 meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a house inside, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the 𝑻𝑶 meteorite. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, huh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Judd back to life, of course. What good will that do now?
But we promised Miss Line and Miss Camilla would save them.
And we can do that without you, Detective Judd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then, back to 4 minutes before your death. Okay, I don't have time for this. So let's see the death, and we'll end the stream here. I really thought there... Sorry. I really thought there wasn't anything like this in this chapter. So, where are we headed? We're not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That will mean that you're trapped here too. Oh, okay. By the way, I'm not a human, Detective. I am a remote control robot, Detective.
What?
Your country's use of technology is just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. Why would they go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, Detective. Alright. Now it's time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective.
Camila, forgive me.
Wow. That's tough. It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning this situation around. Okay. Huh? Guys, I'm in trouble. I need to leave, and I can't save. This can only be used at times when you are normally able to save. I should have saved before. I didn't know I couldn't save here. But if I return to the title, I have to return anyway. There's automatic save, so I hope it works. If not, I will have to do it all over again. Huh? Okay, it worked, so that's fine. Anyway. Okay. I will end the stream here, and I will correct everything. I'm sorry that it's not the end of the game as I promised. I really thought I will have enough time with 3 hours. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun, and I'm loving to see all of the, you know, the plot twists. It was a plot twist packed stream, that's for sure. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. Oh yeah, let's raid Aya. I'm gonna raid Aya. So wait, what did I just do? Oh, never mind. Okay, Aya. Here. Oh really? Sonic Heroes? Crazy. Okay. Jump. Okay. And I will meanwhile do the thumbnail for the stream because I need to change that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I really appreciate your company. I hope you enjoyed, and see you on Sunday for some more Pokemon reminiscence, okay? Let's get on fun targets. Bye bye. And nyam. bye.